Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Orange Disco. I'm Orange, and today I'm going to quickly go over the PTB patch notes. Now, normally I don't do this. However, I, as of recording right now, won't have a lot of the time to actually play the PTB. Like, I should be able to later today, but not right now. So I'm just going to quickly try to go through these. We have the new killer, the Krasu, whatever. I think that's what you say. I don't know if that's the name of the killer. I just know that's what it is based off, is the Krasu, Krasue. So I'm assuming Krasu. I don't know. They basically like look like a human, and then they can just pop out and just be just a head and like floating organs and stuff. And like before the next day or whatever, they have to like go back into their human quote unquote body or whatever. That's what I've heard. So yeah, and then there's a new survivor, I believe, drummer. So new PTB flow. Starting with this PTB, we are changing the way users connect to the PTB, simplifying the process we use to port saves over to test builds. All characters you unlocked via Steam will be unlocked on the PTB, including any new characters introduced in this update. If DLC content has been unlocked via a platform other than Steam, including the in-game store, this will not be automatically unlocked in the PTB. The content can be unlocked and will be provided to org cells. Okay. When accessing a character's blood web, the character will be automatically set to level 50 in Prestige 3, unlocking their perks to Tier 3, as well as any items that would regularly be attained during the process. Okay. All offerings, items, and add-ons will be preloaded with 99 units available. Heck yeah. The orc cells and 1 million blood points will be given on each new PTB version, available to explore outfits and characters in store. Awesome. Okay, yeah, so it is the Krasu. Alright. Killer power, unbodied flesh. The Krasu detaches from its body, emerging as a floating head with a trail of organs drifting behind it. So that is a part of its power. So you'll just be walking around as like a person. So this will be kind of like having a survivor-like kind of killer. Although I wonder if it'll still have like the red stain and stuff when you're the human form, quote unquote. But either way, that's cool. Special ability, Corporeal Weave. Press ability button 1 to shift between body and head form. Body form has, 32 meter tear radius. Head form has 40 meter tear radius. It's slightly faster, but cannot break pallets and is not granted the bloodless status. Ooh. So it's faster. So it's kind of like Springtrap, with like having the X versus not having the X, but it's just whether or not you're in your body. Dude, that sounds fun. That sounds cool. Okay. Killer effect, Leeched? Holy crap! How much can it do? Oh, this is going to be overwhelming as hell. Okay. Killer effect, Leeched. Hitting a survivor with intestinal whip. God. Also, I heard someone assume that was going to be the case, so hey. And Regurgitate, which is down here, adds to their leech meter. So you like steal something from them, but like what? When the meter is filled, the survivor is afflicted with Leeched 1. Oh, so we're like doctoring it up in here. Okay. This is just doctor. Cool. Leeched 1. Leech meter automatically fills over time, up to Leech 2. Leech 2, the survivor is afflicted with a broken? If healthy, they become injured? What? Oh. Okay? So wait, how do you get rid of it? Because, like, surely you can get rid of this, right? That sounds kind of crazy if you can't. Intestinal Web. In head form, press the attack button to lash out with your internal organs. Survivors inflicted with leech can be damaged by intestinal whip. Oh, so it's Nemesis and Unknown again. Alright, you know what? Fair enough. You know what? It already kind of does a lot. So, you know what? Fair enough. Intestinal Web partially fills the survivor's leech meter up to leech 1. Cool. Regurgitate. In body form, okay. Press and hold the power button to charge Regurgitate. When charged, tap the attack button to spew a leeching plant. Isn't that basically just Plague? I mean, I like Plague, But like, isn't that kind of basically just leeching gun completely fails as far as leech meter up to leech? Well, I guess maybe it's not like just like blah, 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 blah. It's just like blah, and then like it's just like one thing because it says gland, so it's like a whole like kind of organ thing. Is that or something? Something like that. Okay. Okay. Headlong flight? Wait. Speed. Oh, yeah. It's just like Vecna, which I love. I love his flight ability. Like, that might be my favorite ability of Vecna, even though it's just for traversal. It's so satisfying. Like, the animation and the feeling just speeding through the air. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. And then special item, glowing fungus. Oh, this is how you get rid of the leech. Okay. So as it can eat glowing fungus to decrease the leech meter over time. Being hit ends the effect. New killer perks, Ravenous. Whenever you hook a server for the first time, gain 1 token up to 4. Ooh, new token perk. And for hooks again. When you have 4 tokens, all servers scream and gain exposed for up to a minute. Neat. Yeah, that's not bad. So, okay, so it's probably like a 1 and done. That's fine. I don't know how good that is, but it's probably fine. Wandering Eye. Whenever you start chasing a survivor, reel the auras of all other injured survivors within 16 meters for 5 seconds? As a 30-second cooldown. I mean, it's good for hit and run. Oh, it's only I don't know. I don't really know what to think about that, to be honest. I don't think it's bad. I don't think, but that's interesting. Okay. Ooh, Hex. Overture of Doom. Oh, that's a little campy, but whatever. I like camp. I mean, I'm a giga fan of Resident Evil, so like I'm well accustomed to camp. Anyways, Swanson Hexonum. Yeah. Oh wait. Sorry. That curses the farthest generator and reveals its aura to you in yellow. Okay. When a server repairs the cursed generator for 5 seconds, you gain undetectable and your radius is applied to the generator for 30 seconds. When the cursed generator is repaired, the next farthest generator is cursed. Okay. Cool. That doesn't sound too bad. New survivor V. Bunyasak. Probably butcher that extraordinarily, but yeah. New server perks. Road life. While injured, not broken, and repairing a generator. Good lord. Gain 1 token for each regular great skill check success. When you have regular great skill check, like not from a perk? Okay. When you have 6 tokens, spend all tokens and gain 100% healing speed until you stop healing. Lose 2 tokens when you fail a regular skill check. So you're injured, you repair a gen, and when you have enough tokens, like you gain tokens for great skill checks, and we have enough tokens, you can heal faster. I mean, I don't know. Probably useful. That feels weird, but I mean, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the perk name. Okay. Press the belly button 2 while standing and idle to enter the performance interaction. It's like the guitar, but it's gonna be like drums or something, right? Interaction that lasts up to 15 seconds and power survivors within 60 meters. You will get continuous skill checks during the performance. The effect lasts 90 seconds if the performance is completed. Increases the odds of getting healing repair skill checks by 20. Ooh, Ooh, that's nice if you have like a quest or, you know, challenge for like getting hit like skill checks. That's actually amazing for that. 20%. When the ability is cancelled or the performance completes, it goes on cooldown for 90 seconds. Ghost notes. That sounds decent. Very niche though, probably, but hey, I mean the name is already just, you know, out there. Ghost notes. While you have exhausted, your scratch marks disappear 50% faster. You you recover 10% faster from exhausted? No. What is this? Behavior, why? We already had people already have vigil. Survivors already have vigil. Why would you? Oh, sprint burst, vigil, this. That means they just and then it's harder to track them at least a little bit. And then they recover like uber fast from oh, what the hell? You're doing so good. Behavior. All these other ones were fine or like interesting, good or whatever. Just like they were fine. And then you do this. Behavior. Come on. You recover faster from exhausted? And I know it's 10%, but like 10% is still like I'm sure like as a survivor main, like people are gonna be happy. And all the power to you. Great for you. I'm just thinking, like, because I am a killer main. I do, you know, occasionally play Survivor, but I'm first and foremost a killer main. That's gonna suck. But you know what? We'll see. Oh, yeah. Tunneling reduction update, which I know people love. It's quality of life. This is just an uber buff. What do you mean that just quality of life? Yeah. Oh yeah. Michael rework. Doodly doo. I don't know. There's a lot. Killer updates, unknown. Yeah, they've talked about this before. Oh, perks. Yeah, because they talk about perks. Okay. Maybe start a rework after hooking survivor. You see the survivor's aura and the killer's aura for 12 seconds. Okay. Bar time. Survivors you unhook retain their unhook protections for an additional 12 seconds. I think that's a little more than before. I don't know. It doesn't say like was X amount of seconds. It's just okay. Good points. Increase orating duration to 12 seconds was 10. Okay. Yeah, why didn't they do that for this? I don't know. Friendly competition increase the bonus repair progress speed duration to 120 seconds was 75. Okay, hope. Decrease the haste status effect gained from the exit gates power. So 5% was 7. Okay. Hope nerf. Sure. Either increase the volume reduction for grunts of pain to 100% across all tiers was all that. Buff to either. I guess. Cool. Off the record, remove the endurance status effect. Okay. I'm sure. Remove the stipulation that it disables once exits are powered. Add a new effect while active. You do not leave scratch marks while sprinting. Cool. Later, increased action speed bonus value to 30% was 25. Increased action bonus range to 10 minutes was 8. Added perks. Okay. Sorry, decreased cooldown to 25 seconds was 30. Pharmacy unlocking chest is 125% faster was 100%. Hearing distance for noises from unlocking chest is reduced by 12 meters was 16. Okay. Guarantees an emergency make it upon completing the interaction. Okay, cool. Plot twist, add a new effect, increases recovery speed by 25% when used. Huh. Okay. Not bad. Poise. Increase killer aura reveal duration when repairing a generator for the first time to 8 seconds with 6. Increase time where you leave no scratch marks after the generator is completed. Okay. 30 seconds was 14. Wow, that's a mega buff. Wow. Quick Ganbang. Decrease the cooldown when losing a health state to 40 seconds was 60. Okay. Tenacity. Add a new effect. Prevents your aura from being red while in the dying state. Decrease crawling speed bonus to 25% was 50. Vigil. Survivors can now only benefit from one Vigil perks effect at a time, previously stacked with other versions of itself. Yeah, that's good. Killer perks. All Shaking Thunder. Increased lunge attack distance, increased duration to 25 seconds was 16. Heck yeah. This is calling. Increased range to 32 meters was 28. No longer affects survivors who are in the dying state. Ooh, okay. Barbecue and Chili rework? Again? Well, okay, I mean, before they just removed the blood plant bonus. After hooking all survivors once, increase the base generator damage by 5. Ooh. Ooh. Neuron activation. More generator damage. Ooh, me likey. So, increase base generator damage. So no longer aura breeding, which I know will make people upset. I don't use it all the time, like aura reading, so that works for me. Dark Arrogance. Decrease the blind and pallet stun duration increase to 15% was 25. Oh, they just buffed it. Heck yeah. I like that perk. Nice. Deadman Switch. Decrease generator blocking duration to 35 seconds was 50. Fair enough. Deerstalker rework, because before it just let you see the auras of down survivors, which now you won't be able to, I'm guessing. I mean, fair enough, I guess. When a survivor sees your aura, you see that's just object of obsession. Again. Well, kinda. Every 30 seconds, reveal your aura to the survivor with the lowest chase time for 3 seconds. Yeah. It's like a weird object of obsession. Or at least like the old one. At least. No, I think it's also no, it also is like where you see the killer's aura, but then they see your aura, right? I could see that being pretty nice, I guess. Eruption. Decreased generator progress loss to 5% was 10. Alright. Ruin. Increased the generator regression to 150% was 100%. Okay. Leverage. Decreased healing speed reduction value to 30% was 50. Alright. Increased healing speed reduction duration to 60 seconds was 30. Okay. Monitor MQs. While in the chase, your turret radius is now increased by 15% was 8 meters. So it's percent now and not meters? Or something? Okay. Is that a buff? I can't tell. Otherwise, your terrace is now decreased by 25% instead of 8 meters. Is that a buff? I can't tell, but I think so. I'm gonna say probably, yeah. And if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. I think that's a buff, though. Again, if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. Popcustle Weasel. Decreased generator progress loss to 50% was 20. Fair enough. Oppression. Increased random generator selection to 4 was 3. Ooh. Decreased cooldown to 35 seconds was 40. Another oppression buff. Heck yeah. I don't know if that's too much at this point, but I'm happy about that. Secure check pen resonance. Decreased generator progress loss to 12% was 20. Yeah, they're just slapping the wrist of a bunch of like gen regress perks, which is fair enough, I guess. Plus, they kind of made a new one with barbecue chili. Plus, the fact that one of the tunneling things is like if you like don't tunnel people according to the game, you'll get like a bonus to kicking gens. So, yippee. Subject touch. Increased the linger duration of the blindness and exhausted status effects to 30 seconds was 10. I don't know if that's good now, but it's better. It's kind of like Insidious, where it's like now it's not as bad, but I don't know if it's not bad anymore. I don't know. Cool. I mean, cool. That's good. Ultimate weapon. Increased range when opening a locker to 40 meters with 32. Reduced cooldown to 45 with 60. Oh, they just buffed it. Cool. I think. And then bug fixes, yeah, yada yada yada. Known issues. Whilst in third person head view with the Krasu. Oh, so it's third person. Oh, I mean, it makes sense. Camera can clip into the environment, leading to some uncomfortable camera movements or partial obscuring view of the view. Tunneling reduction penalties trigger when servers go from the struggle hook phase to sacrifice. These should only trigger when the hook interaction is performed. Yeah, that sounds bad. Overall, I mean, I didn't go over the changes of Michael or, you know, whatever. Like, I didn't, yeah, like, there's a lot of things I didn't go over, but, like, there's previous things, and I'm pretty sure Disco's talked about them anyways. So, yeah, just look out for that, you know. Like, watch his videos, talking about, like, you know, changes to Michael, the whole, like, tunneling and slugging, like, prevention update thingies. And, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to play this when I can, so look out for that. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm excited. Still nervous about the tunneling, like the anti-tunneling changes. The anti-slugging ones seem fine. Michael's rework seems fine. You know, Michael Myers, the shape, you know. The perks seem fine. Like the changed perks seem fine. None of them really seem like whoa, that's kind of, yeah. I don't think. The new perks seem fine. The one Survivor one for like faster recovery of exhaustion and like when you're exhausted, your scratch marks like leave faster. I don't know. It's probably okay. Like it probably isn't gonna break anything or be like OP. Probably. But I mean, I don't know. A lot of people are gonna run it. Like, no question. I mean, I know I would. And will if I get the chance. I don't know. And so far what I've, you know, heard about the new killer sounds really cool. You know? Sounds really cool. And I'm really hoping because, you know, last year, like 2024, it was just like banger after banger, in my opinion. You know, Unknown, awesome and amazing, and same for Vecna and then Dracula. And then Houndmaster, and I still enjoy and like Houndmaster, just not my absolute favorite. And this year, I mean, this year has been kind of controversial, well, in general. Let alone with, you know, Kaneki the Ghoul. I know a lot of people, especially survivors, mainly survivors, hate him, which, fair enough. I don't blame them. Same with like Nurse and Blight and other strong killers. Like, I don't blame you for hating them. I really like, you know, the Ghoul. You know, I really like Kaneki. He's really fun. So I think, you know, I still really like him. And then Springtrap, you know, the animatronic, I still really like him too. So hoping, I mean, it sounds like a killer that I can definitely get behind. So yeah, I'm really excited. So yeah, again, hopefully later today, as of recording, I'll be able to start recording like actual gameplay. At least like a match of me playing as the new killer, and like one is me playing Michael, you know, reworked Michael. I should probably mess with some like perks and whatnot, especially like barbecue and chili and stuff. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you know, please consider doing all the algorithmic garbage, like, you know, liking, commenting, subscribing, all that junk. It means a lot to us. Really helps us out a lot. And I hope you have a lovely and fantastic day. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.